Hello, Jens. Thanks for having me. Yes, I'm Felix and the COO of Nibiru, which is the company developing the game of Planeta IX. And we are set out to get the Planeta IX to become a revolutionary product and a turning point, I think, for mainstream adoption of blockchain gaming. And this is done possibly without, with Crowd One Network, which is our catalyst into launching this game. So we are super excited to get onboarding players the coming week and start seeing how people interact with it. Awesome. So let me take you through a broad presentation of the game mechanics here today, and trying to spread knowledge on how the game will work. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Yes, let's start with some backgrounds on. Let's start with some backgrounds on the NFT space. So NFT and non-fungible tokens has been around for a couple of years right now, and some of these examples I show here are kind of the benchmarks of the huge success. And for a couple of years ago, CryptoKitties started and Ethermons started to do some kind of a breeding game where you take set objects and you can turn them into new variations, unique variations of cats and so forth. And we have started to see more games come into play. The huge successes this year of Axie, Gods on Chain, and Alien Worlds are taking place, and people are starting to realize that if you play and if you put your heart into it, you can actually get rewarded for it. You can get paid out in if it's either a native token or something else. It's fascinating to see. And we're now kind of entering a new space where we see early majority of the total market share will onboard. I mean, just looking at Planeta IX launching with through Crowd One's network, we will see several 100,000 new players this year only. And it will not take that much more of a time. Maybe next year we will see the big players, the big gaming studios entering the game, Sega or Nintendo. Companies like this will also introduce to NFTs. So we'll see. There's a lot of things happening, and I see the market, exchange volume have risen with over 10,000% the last year, and there's been a lot of media attention around this kind of new phenomenon, and I'm very, very excited to be in this space, to be honest.
Sorry, you said how many percent did it grow with?
Over 10,000%. It's been ridiculous, actually. It's just you should see the curve is just it's pointed straight up. So 2020, 2021 has been amazing for this kind of marketplaces both, but also creators. There's been a lot of creators from going from having zero sales to having sales in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's very cool to it's a way to give back power to the creators in that sense. And this is not only NFT gaming. This is like creators of NFTs. That can be art, that can be video, that can be something else. But this infrastructure that NFTs enables has we haven't seen the end of that possibilities yet.
Sounds like we're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. So let's go into Planeta IX. I think the easiest comparison is to make it to a classical board game called Monopoly. There's a lot of similar utilities in the game. So in Planeta IX, the main object is your picks. That's short for Planeta IX, and that's a land parcel which is situated on an alternative world, which is a copy of our own world. And you can get those picks through drops. So the drops is basically you buying into a bundle of picks that is randomly generated. So just like you play the dice in Monopoly to get to a specific street, you will buy into a pack drops to get a random generated picks parcel. And these your goal, just like the goal in Monopoly, is to obtain several streets and then start to develop them. Your goal in Planeta IX is to get pix parcels clusters together as many as possible, and in order for you to develop them as well. So each week, from the start of the 13th of July, or actually the first drop is the week after, but we're launching the game the 13th of July. Each week we will have a new drop zone. And a drop zone is a geographical limit area in the world where we have all the picks available. So during that sale, you cannot get picks outside that kind of area. So for the coming 8 weeks, we will have 8 kind of drop zones ready for the launch. And the post beta, when we post beta, we will open up for more narrowed down, more specific pack drops. That could be drop zones that are only legendary tiers or only specific kind of continents in the world and so forth. But in the beginning, we're just opening up to have a broad distribution of the picks. So one pix unit can be located into 9 different classifications. And these are the classifications that we also see in the world. And these classifications are then also bundled into different tiers. There's tiers from legendary to rare to uncommon to common to outliers. And what you get when you purchase a pack, you will get a mixed pack. You will get pixels from all of these kind of tiers, so they will be spread out. And so you can say that €1 worth of P euro is going to get you 10 picks of rare or 20 picks of uncommon tiers, and €1 in legendary is going to get you 1 picks, because these are the most rarest. There are more and more of the lower tier pixels that we are then bundling together. So 1 pix is basically just shown a geological imagery of how that pix looks like, and we have a specific coordinates of where that is. So when you open a pack and you get your pix units, you will easily you can locate it where it is on the real world, and from that kind of view you can then when we launch the marketplace, you can go and try to sell those in the marketplace to other players that wants to build out their kind of inventory.
Cool.
So on the map, you will see like this grid here, where your pix units are located. They are located with the green light. And maybe you see some other red colored picks close to you. Those are other players' land. So this is how you can navigate in the game. And our main core product experience is not live during the beta launch. So this is our core experience, and talking about the marketplace. And the marketplace is basically the stock exchange, where you can trade your way through, get a cluster of picks closer to each other, or sell them to other people who is looking to play this game, on another level, or just have another vision about what they want to do with their pixels. And the challenges that we will release will basically, make our users experience the game from different kind of views and play styles. But in order to, for example, get in on special drops, you will maybe have to complete a different kind of challenges. If that is only to own different picks in different continents, that could be one of those challenges. Yes. So they are, as you know, there are two kinds of NFTs that's going to be represented and played around in Planeta IX. The first one is the landmark NFT. The landmark NFT, you cannot trade your way through. This is, this is only possible to obtain through different raffles and different drops, special drops. The NFTs is basically over 800 different cultural sightings or landmarks in the world that we have already put in place. And you can be lucky to get one of these, and that will bring you some cool features. First of all, you see this kind of green circle around this NFT. This is Taj Mahal. That green circle represents the area of where you can get commissions from, because in our marketplace we have a transaction costs of doing transactions. And if you get lucky to get one of the legendary NFTs, you will get at least 50% of the transactions fee of all the picks being exchanges in the marketplace. Within this kind of ratio will go directly to your NFT wallet. So this is how we enable for getting some rewards by owning NFTs. The second
sounds very interesting. Just to one question regarding that, Felix.
Yep,
is it so I cannot earn them, but what I can is I can basically be lucky to receive one of these landmarks. Is that correct?
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So the landmark NFTs is not, you cannot play to earn them. We will have two different NFTs, and the second one is more play to earn. But the landmark NFTs are Kinder eggs. You get it by surprise, and there will be some who has higher probability, of course, of getting these, because you have to join specific drops. But you cannot obtain them the other way than actually getting lucky.
So by joining the most drops and by having the most picks, the likelihood of me receiving one goes up.
Yeah, you can say that exactly.
Very good.
So the second part of the NFTs that is available is developing your picks parcels. So from all just to give you a brief of how the economics works here. So from all the sales that we are generating from the Pix packs, we set out 20% to invest in real world assets. That could be commodities, renewable companies, tech innovation companies that doing green impact that does better for the world. All of these are handled by asset managers. And they have, a specific aim for generating returns, good returns and yields on them. And all those kind of, profits being generated by these kind of investments are then directly used to paying out the NFT holders of these kind of NFTs that you can develop. So the dividends are then transferred, on a quarterly basis. So you will actually, if you are one of those NFT holders, you will have the 100%, profits that have been generating that quarter. And since we, have a bright future of onboarding several 100,000 players and selling out a lot of pick packets, this amount of money that we're investing in this kind of green impact funds will be quite large. So there's a good chance of being rewarded greatly if you are one of the first to develop these kind of NFTs. And I mean, there are 1.5 trillion available pick parcels in the world, but there will be only a couple of 100,000 NFTs when we are sold out available in this game. So why? Let's start with blockchain then. I mean, one of our company's mission is to bring blockchain technology and banking solutions to everyone. And we have this possibility through the crowd one launching strategy, and we see there's a huge audience size that can be taken both from the existing NFT space, but also from the crowd one space. And we like the fact that the crypto bring deep fandom. It brings communities together to exchange ideas, to play around, and to back up how the game evolved. And we see our community being very, very committed already now in our Discord with improving the game and helping out, answering questions to other users. And also, I mean, blockchain improves the experience of the game. It's all about transparency, and it's a fair game approach for everybody, especially with Planeta IX. We don't see any red carpet treatment. You cannot buy yourself into everybody has the fair chance here. So there's we're super excited to bring this kind of experience to crowd one, the network, and think we will have an interesting year, definitely. So the core product experiences and services that we will provide through the game will be NFTs, and the NFTs are under true ownership, which means that basically when you develop the pics or when we're releasing the landmarks, it's yours. We cannot take it back. We cannot take it from you. It's yours because it's on verified on the blockchain, and you can do whatever you want with it. And we enable these kind of assets to be interacted on other platforms as well. You can go ahead and sell these assets on other other forums. The revenue that is generated will still go to that NFT holder. So if you have a landmark and you see, okay, there's somebody who wants to buy this, because they see the long-term, potential in having this NFT, they probably give you a heads-up price for it. You can go ahead and sell it. The only thing you should know is that all the future revenue will only be directed to the NFT holders' wallet. So it's not. Don't sell too early. And as you might have understood now, there's a lot of pixels available in the world, and it will be quite tricky if you don't have super deep pockets. It will be quite tricky to develop an own NFT. So we are launching later this year something called DAOs, and DAOs is the future in blockchain for sure. It's a very cool concept of where you can interact with other without trusting each other and co-own something. So this means that you will be able to co-own an NFT, develop an NFT together with strangers you don't know, and because you will have to set in an amount of picks, and everybody has to set in an amount of picks in order to generate the NFT, and the rewards that is generating for that NFT will be divided pro rata to the people adding it to the DAO. So we have a cool product line ahead of us, and it will be interesting to onboard you as the games unfolds. And I think I covered this in the earlier slides, but the NFT will open up a lot of new worlds, a lot of new commerces to use as the infrastructure for it is already there. So why should Crowd One Network care? So it's the Planeta IX is an engaging product. There's a lot of upside to making a living out of it if you play it right. It's a new revenue stream, and it bolstered the digital presence. And on top of that, I would say that our vision with the Planeta IX is to build a better world of tomorrow. There are a lot of initiatives, there are a lot of investments that are on its way being, catalyzed to build something really sustainable here for the real world as well. So not only the investments we are making in green impact funds and companies, we're also doing a lot of donations and talking to really cool organizations that does really good for the world. So why do we win? I would say that the fair launch approach is probably the best way to describe it. We're not doing any red carpet treatment for anybody. It's going to be easy to get into the game. It's going to be easy to onboard the game without having a hassle of you have to do certain things to be able to onboard. The only limitations we have in the beginning is that we are launching the beta to the maximum of 200,000 people, and this is to secure that the platform in our app is working as it should. Hopefully we can start onboarding a lot more people prior to that set date. And also, we are creating a collaborative environment where users can build and co-invest with other players into DAOs, but we're also opening up the dialogues with the community to help out. What kind of initiatives are we going to invest in throughout time? What good entrepreneurs are they having good products and services that does good for the planet? We are in discussions already on how to figure this out together. And also, the transparency, we are all about transparency. All the NFTs, all the revenues, all the streams of payments will be available for everybody to see. We have the game book is laid out. We're constantly adding content and guides and videos to explain it in detail, but all the content about the game mechanics is already in our game book, and I really hope that everybody lean in and take part of that. And lastly, again, I think once players understand that this is a game, but through playing this game, I also contribute to a better world, and every week and every drop we make, we will have a lot of talk shows. We will have a lot of shows where we talk about what's in for Planeta IX. We're also inviting partners and companies and initiatives to collaborate with us. So we have a cool thing going. So right now we are 2 days from launching this game, and we've been building for a year almost, and we have a lot of testing to do, and we are rolling out step by step. But I think in latest October we will release the marketplace. In terms of community, we have the game book in the Discord ready. We are right now staffing up on more languages and more community moderators. And maybe early next year, end of this year, we will start to introduce to you the decentralized autonomous organizations and the tools for generating, for co-owning this kind of develop picks together. And for NFTs, in the beginning, we are releasing some landmark NFTs, and we'll add up, as the game proceeds. We will show all the around 800 NFTs that is available. We will only, release a couple of them, and so there will be more raffles, more raffles in the end of the year, or when we release the marketplace. And the picks control NFTs, yes, of course. It will take some time for people to start generating them. If you're not super lucky, which I bet somebody will be, but there's some technical aspect that we have to take into place. We also have to release our own, native cryptocurrency or native token for Planeta IX, prior to that. But that's something we can discuss on a later call. But we have a lot of cool features on top of this. There's not, there's not space enough in a roadmap. So there will be a lot of surprises and releases going on the coming year. And just the final introduction to how you will redeem, because I know a lot of the viewers here has been buying into early packages and being part of the initial sales of the picks, and they are still on C1 platform. So just to take you through the flow here, the users start in the left corner, and they purchase a voucher for a pack, and they can then go, when we're releasing Planeta IX, they can go to our own website and log in with a new account, and when they have started a profile, they can then go to the wallet to redeem these kind of vouchers that we sold through Crowd1. What will happen then is that we will generate pix euros for you to be able to then purchase in on those kind of PAX drops that will come the coming weeks. So yes, that's a